What's going on, guys? Tonight we got, oh wait, there we go, chocolate Bhutlah. I don't know if you ever heard of the chocolate Bhutlah, but these things are pretty gnarly. And at one point they were considered some of the hottest peppers in the world. Some would even consider them hotter than the Carolina Reaper. I don't think I've ever actually sat down and eaten a whole one. I've had slivers when I was building my tolerance. Look at that. Oh, that is absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous interior. It smells like it's going to be hot. Let's find out. Right off the bat. Really fruity, surprisingly. Thought it was going to be more on the earthy side. This one almost kind of has a sweet, almost kind of tangy fruitiness, like. So usually chocolate pods tend to have a good bit of earthiness with maybe a little bit of fruitiness sometimes. It's a little less common, but and the floral and bitter are usually strong there. So you usually get like earthy, a little bit fruity, floral, and bitter. This one was like really fruity, a little bit of earthiness. The last bite, I got a little bit of floral and bitterness, but still just a super fruity pod. Absolutely searing hot. So now maybe a 4, which where my tolerance is right now. That's pretty hot. There's the chocolate Bhutlah, by the way. Seems to be pretty much hit immediately. Just searing hot right off the bat. It doesn't feel like it's really building. I can feel it spreading. It started at the back of my tongue. I can feel it just spreading across the whole top of my tongue. It's on the roof of my mouth. Still taste the fruitiness. That was a super fruity one. I almost kind of wish I saved seeds for that one because usually when I get them, they're more earthy and floral and bitter. That one was fruity. Excuse me. Fruity all the way into the last bite. Little bit of floral and bitter came in, but oh my gosh, the fruitiness on that one was absolutely amazing. Just a touch of earthiness, which is usually the opposite. I feel it's making me salivate a lot. Still just all around my mouth. The very back of the roof of my mouth, right before it goes into the throat, it's just on fire. It feels like someone's holding a lighter there. Starting to make my nose run a little bit. Not bad. Man, that was a super tasty pod. Absolutely awesome. Well, guess what? I got another one. But this one is a chocolate Bhutlah bubblegum Chocolate Bhutlah bubblegum. It does not have the bleeding calyx like the typical bubblegums. It's just crossed with a bubblegum. So let's see how this one is. Oh, wow. Crazy amount of seeds. Just spilling out. Seeds spilling out everywhere. Look at that. I'm going to save some of these. Although, I really wish I saved some seeds for that Bhutlah because that was the tastiest one I've ever had. By far. Although I've never seen a Bhutlah bubblegum. I didn't even know that was a cross. So that was pretty cool to find one of them in my box. So, ooh, well, maybe, just maybe, we can get one of the phenotypes with the bleeding calyx and start growing that. Select that one to breed. There we go. Lots and lots and lots of seeds. Easy to take a bunch without even touching the placenta. Not a very big placenta, so it may or may not be hot. I don't know. We'll find out. But it looks like it's going to be. It smells really good. I hope it's as good as it smells. So if so, it's going to be a lot like that Bhutlah I just ate. Excuse me. Pep burp. See, this one's much more on the earthy side. There's some good fruitiness in the background. Really strong earthiness. No floral. Surprisingly, no floral. Tell you right now, it wasn't nearly as hot as the Bhutlah. Good flavor to that one. I said it was really earthy with a touch of fruitiness there. Fruitiness, rather. Just a tiny, tiny bit of bitterness at the end, but not much really at all. Just kind of like a blip of it. It's just there and gone. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think my heat is built at all since that first Bhutlah. In fact, that started coming down. And this one just kind of stopped it where it was. And now it's still coming down. Just for a second, it kind of stopped it. So I'm about 3. I feel like no matter what, if it's super hot, my nose runs. That's just how it is. Still a good fruitiness in my mouth. I think that was actually even still from the Bhutlah in the first place. Tastes a little earthiness. I think that one was from the second pod. No floral or bitter hung around on either one of them. They're kind of there and gone real quick. In and out type of deal. Both very, very good pods. heat is still decreasing, so I don't think it's going to go anywhere from that. All right, guys, burn daily.